Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining today's webinar. I can see we've got some people coming in from the waiting room, which is brilliant. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Wonderful. Amazing. Perfect. So I'm conscious of time. So what I'm going to do is jump into today's session. We're going to be looking at iView learning. We're going to do a little bit of an introduction into iView learning initially, before we then look at kind of today's section of iView that we're going to be looking at, which are task management solutions. So if anyone has got any questions or queries throughout today's webinar, please feel free to use the chat box. That's kind of an area where you can communicate with me, or you can use the Q&A box as well. Alternatively, if you would prefer to drop me an email, you can do that directly. My email address is isabel.ball@aventido.com. Perfect. I'm just going to start off by sharing my screen and taking you across to the Aventido website. This may have been where you registered for today's webinar. If you did, you may already be familiar with it, which is great. But just wanted to make you aware of some of our upcoming events and webinars that are taking place. We've got some exciting webinars next week: MindMeister, Neuroline, TextAid, and our March webinars are about to be popped onto the Aventido website as well. And the other section, just to make you aware of, is our resources page, in particular the DSA Resource Hub. This is where you're able to access the recommendation guide for all the products we look after here at Aventido, alongside the supporting videos as well. Wonderful. So I'm going to dive into starting off just by introducing you to iView. Bear with me a moment. Wonderful. Cool. So just going to start with a little bit of a whistle-stop tour as to what iView Learning is, kind of how it works, and some key core pieces of functionality before we then look at what we're going to be covering today, which are the note-taking solutions. Wonderful. So to start off with then, what is iView? So iView is a fully comprehensive library of easily accessible video tutorials designed to support users in fixing problems or learning gaps really quickly and effortlessly. Now, it's been built around the concept of something called the forgetting curve, which is actually quite scary to look at, which basically talks about how we forget information over time. 40% of information within 2 hours, 70% within 48 hours, and after 5 days, 90% of new information is forgotten. And that's the concept that iView's been built off of, is that people forget information. So those students that receive that all-important assistive technology are given that one-to-one training, but as time progresses, they are going to be forgetting that information. They're going to come into moments where they're having problems or learning gaps, and poor memory recall as well is obviously a really key characteristic of the dyslexic brain. So linking this to a scenario, I love a scenario personally. We've got Ben here. Let's say he's in his second term at university. He's got an essay that's due tomorrow, and he's been creating a document using a mind mapping software and now wants to export the text and references to Microsoft Word. He knows the software can do this, as he was shown it in a training session a few months earlier. He just can't remember how. And that's the key to iView learning. Ben's able to log into the iView portal from any device, perform a really quick search for the solution tutorial that he's looking for. So in this case, how to export a MindView document to Microsoft Word. He can watch it, learn from it, and return back to his work. And that can all be done within about 90 seconds, which causes really minimal disruption to Ben's study time and concentration. And that's the iView concept. Log in, learn it, and log back out. A few feature callouts to mention. So each tutorial is recorded using the same professional voiceover artist to ensure it's really familiar and consistent. All the tutorials are produced in-house by a special development team, and all the tutorials have some great on-screen graphics that are designed to help enhance learning. So those are things such as your camera zooms, cursor spotlights, key press instructions. You also have your custom-made captions that are available and interactive tutorials as well. Couple of final feature mentions. So every user has access to the dedicated mobile app. This is personally one of my sort of favorite features of iView. I think we can all resonate to having our phones glued to our hands at many moments of the day. And for students as well, that's a really kind of likely scenario. So it's great for them to be able to have access quite literally at their fingertips. Also, if they've got an essay or they've got an assignment open, and they are looking to receive a little bit of support, they're struggling with something, instead of having to deviate away from what they're doing on that laptop or desktop, they're able to perform that search on their mobile phone instead. And the other call out is just the volume of content as well. So there's over 2,500 video tutorials that are available for individuals to be able to access. Cool. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and we are going to take a look at iView Learning. Like I said, today we are specifically covering off task management solutions and we're going to be having a look at those within iView. Bear with me a moment. I'm just going to load up my screen. Wonderful. Hopefully everyone can see my screen okay. So this is iView Learning. So we're brought through to the main dashboard area and we can see a breakdown here of a few different bits and bobs. These were covered in one of our previous lightning sessions. Like I said, if anyone wants a recording of those, please feel free to shout, or you can access the iView overview video as well, which kind of walks through iView. The first area we're able to access those task management solutions is the My Software section. And we can see here that as an individual, I've actually got Study Key set as one of my personal softwares that I use to support me with task management. And what I'm able to do is click into view the module here using the purple icon, and I can download the software as well. And what I've done, which I've done every single day, since I've started doing the iView Lightning sessions, I'm so sorry, as I always forget to share my screen with sound. I do apologise every day without fail. And this is the last session. So it had to happen today as well, otherwise it wouldn't be it wouldn't be a continuation. So we're now accessing the particular software for the task management, which is StudyKey. We're able to search for the tutorials here in that search bar, and then we've got a breakdown of the tutorials that sit here, and they're broken down into segments such as general, add, etc. To engage with the tutorials, we just hit on the play button, and then we're able to view a PDF here, which has got supporting screenshots with it, and it can be downloaded as well. So we'll just click in to have a view one of these. So let's look at how to access the menu and notifications, and we can see iView in action through this.
In this tutorial, I'll show you how to access the menu and notifications. From the Home tab, tap the hamburger icon. In the drop-down menu, you can select the privacy policy, terms and conditions. Tap Take a Tour to give you a brief look at the Study Key app. Tap Next, or skip to return to the Home menu. To view any notifications, tap the bell icon. All your notifications will be listed here by date and week. Tap to enter a response, or swipe to the left to mark as read or delete. I'm going to select Clear Notifications. Tap the trash icon. Tap Clear All. You have now cleared the notifications.
Wonderful. So that gives you an idea of one of the kind of iView tutorials that you can access there. So if you're having an issue with your task management software that you're using, let's say I'm having a particular challenge as an individual on how to access the menu and notifications, then the first area I can access getting support in that is the My Software section. We can find the task management software that is applicable to me, which is StudyKey. This is the My Software area, so everything here is applicable to me. And then we can dive into viewing the module. The second section is in the learning area. We can have a look at some of the assistive technology here. And then we can type in the categories. Task management, which is applicable for us, and we can click onto that. Cool. And then we can see a breakdown of the software that is available to an individual to access so they can view those solution tutorials linking to task management. So we've got everything from AOA, MindMeister, we've got Study Key here as well. What I'll just do as an individual, let's say I'm having a small issue or I'm having a learning gap or problem with MindMeister, I hit that go button. Let's say I'm experiencing issues on how to add topics and expand my ideas, and I then click in to view the tutorial here. We'll just see another one in action.
In this tutorial, I'll show you how to add topics and expand your ideas in MindMeister. Click the plus button. Click New Mind Map. Type a subject. You can add new topics or subtopics by pressing the Enter and Tab keys on your keyboard, or by clicking the blue plus circle. To edit the topic, double-click. To navigate around your map topics, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To delete a topic, click the ellipsis icon or press the delete key on the keyboard. To undo a deleted topic, press Ctrl and Z.
Wonderful. So that's just another example of one of the solution tutorials available. This one links to MindMeister and how to add topics and expand your ideas. So that's the second section that we can access those task management solutions. It's a learning drop down. The other area is the Ask Assistant. So here I've got my software listed here. And we've got Study Key, and we've also got MindMeister, which are two task management softwares as an example. What I'm able to do is click into the software, so let's say Study Key, and I really need help with my note taking as an example. We can see the Ask Assistant is thinking and it is giving me a nice breakdown of some support personalized to me as an individual on how I can best get some guidance on using Study Key and having some support around note taking in that task management. So here I've got a breakdown of note taking with Study Key, some key features for note taking, getting started with note taking with Study Key, and these kind of purplish colours are hyperlinks, which will take me to this specific tutorial. We click on that one as an example. Typical Devonshire Wi-Fi taking its time. It's really taking its time today. We'll let that load because I'm conscious of time, but these hyperlinks will take you to the particular tutorial that they're referencing. So in this case, how to access the menu notifications. It doesn't like that, does it? Devon Wi-Fi is really not pulling through today. Oh, there we go. Devon Wi-Fi is still not doing its thing. Wonderful. Cool. We can then switch that up. So we can switch on MindMeister instead as an example, and we can change it. I need some help with my study key, study skills, for example. We can see it's doing some thinking here. And again, it's giving me some support as to how I can get some guidance with my study skills for MindMeister. Let's see if this decides it wants to load. There we go. And we can see those links are taking me through to that particular solution tutorial. It didn't like that other one for some reason. Wonderful. We're also able to ask questions here as well. So let's just deselect the software. In fact, let's just refresh the page entirely. And we can say, I need some help with task management. We can see it's doing some thinking and it is giving me a breakdown of how I can access some support with my task management. It's linking me back to Microsoft Teams on how to add tasks. It's also linking me back to Study Key. It's giving me some tips for task management and some additional tools. Actually, it's linking me to Microsoft OneNote and Microsoft Outlook. Again, everything you're getting responses to with the AI Ask Assistant is all linked back to the software that I have selected as the software I use as an individual. We want it to be personable to a student. We don't want to be linking them back to software that they don't have or they don't use. So it all links back to your key chosen software. And that is a walkthrough of today's kind of final session as well, the iView Lightning sessions of task management solutions within iView. Hopefully that gives you a really good indication of how they work. If anyone does have any questions, please feel free to pop them in the chat box. Thank you so much for joining. I can see some of you have actually joined many of the sessions, so really appreciate you kind of joining reoccurringly and hopefully you found it quite beneficial. My general point to everyone has been if you would like a demo license of iView, I think some of you will already have your demo licenses by now if you've joined some of the previous sessions. Please feel free to fill out the feedback form when you leave today's webinar. The first question on there is, would you like a demo license? If you could just put yes in that box if you'd like one. And any other feedback you have for the sessions, please feel free to let me know. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. It's been a great 15-minute session. And thank you for joining me across the whole 2 weeks as well. I'm actually off on a holiday now. Well, not quite yet, but this evening I will be. So thank you everyone for joining. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of your week. It's much appreciated. Thanks everyone. Take care now. Bye bye.